You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. The positivity rate of COVID-19 cases are increasing in the Hazleton area, and health officials are urging residents to take precautions. The rate's risen in recent weeks from around 5% to over 20%. Social gatherings are to blame for some of the influx, and officials at Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton encourage the community to continue practicing preventative measures, especially now that the holiday season's upon us. Wear masks, wash hands, avoid gatherings, and help control any community spread. LVHN has 2 testing sites for people experiencing symptoms. One's at 140 North Sherman Court, and the other's in Coordinated Health at Station Circle in Hazel Township. Medical professionals still urge people who have been exposed to someone with the virus to quarantine for 14 days. The Wilkes-Barre administration announced new protocols and restrictions in light of the virus surging in Luzerne County. So starting today, Mayor George Brown restricted public access to police headquarters, fire stations, and the DPW. Residents conducting business at City Hall will also follow stricter protocols. Masks are mandatory, temperatures will get checked, and a symptom evaluation needs to be completed before stepping inside the building. Visitors only have access to the first floor and must enter from the rear parking lot. Residents should also use the city's secure payment drop-off box outside the Washington Street entrance to pay for parking tickets, property taxes, and so on. A Wednesday afternoon fire in Schuylkill County has been ruled arson. Emergency responders were called to the 300 block of Main Street in Norwegian Township around 3 p.m. Firefighters found heavy smoke coming from a double home at 312 and 314 Main Street. One neighbor rescued a man who was trapped on his roof right before fire crews arrived on scene. Sadly, 2 dogs died in the fire, and both homes were destroyed. State police arrested 50-year-old John Jefferson of Seltzer late last night. He was charged with arson, recklessly endangering another person, aggravated cruelty to animals, and criminal mischief. He's locked up at Schuylkill County Prison, unable to post his $100,000 straight cash bail. And speaking of Schuylkill County Prison, an inmate's currently in isolation after testing positive for COVID-19. This is the first reported case of an inmate having COVID at the prison since the beginning of the pandemic, though several county employees have tested positive. Visitors have not been permitted inside the prison since the health crisis began. We've seen our first flurries of snow this week, which means it's time to start winterizing our vehicles. WYLN's Phil Kaufman has some tips from Blaise Alexander.
Avoid getting stuck in the snow this winter season and consider winterizing your car. We learned the ins and outs of how to do so right here at Blaise Alexander dealership in Hazleton.
Hey guys, this is Ray Merrill at Blaise Alexander, Greater Hazleton. We are in the Mazda garage, standing in front of one of our 2019 Mazda 3 certified pre-owned Grand Touring, and we're going to go over today how to winterize a car. I'm not going to do it. I'm a mechanical idiot. You want no part of me fixing them. I'll sell them to you. But Dennis Moore is going to show us exactly what you need to do to make sure your car is ready for those cold winters. And we all know up here in Hazleton, they're a little bit colder than most PA.
Dennis spoke to us on a few different items that are key to prepping for the cold winter months and traveling in them.
Just going to go over a couple of items here that you need to and want to concentrate on as we get into the winter months of servicing a vehicle and making sure it's sound for travel or work or wherever you may be going. Number 1, your battery. This is a battery tester that we use here at the garage to check the cold cranking amperage and the operation of the battery for cold months and hot months as well. Secondly, we're going to take a look at antifreeze in the vehicle. Antifreeze is obviously designed to remove excess heat. The way you test the antifreeze is we would use a hydrometer, and you would pull some antifreeze up into the siphon, and then depending upon the amount of freezing protection, these different discs are going to float.
Two other more simple areas to check would be your washer solvent and your windshield wipers. Make sure your washer solvent tank is full and your windshield wiper blades are pliable, flexible, and not torn. And last but not least, you need to check those tires.
And we check the depth gauge, and you get a reading on it. And then it will tell you and determine whether the tire is safe or not safe. Other item that comes up along with tires is the tire pressure monitoring system.
If you're going into the shop, of course, they'll have the proper equipment to test, or you can always check them yourself ahead of time.
Or if you're at home, some of us may have a standard pencil gauge like this. But it's an important thing. You want to check the tires pressure for safety, and also too because they do, pressure tends to go down in colder weather because of the contraction. But beyond that, these are really the nuts and bolts of what you want to check to make sure that you're safe for travel or traveling for work or no matter what your destination may be. Well, thank you very much for your time, and have a good Christmas season and travel safely.
Reporting from Blaze Alexander in Hazleton with WYLN News, I'm Philip Kaufman.
Thank you, Phil. Coming up on WYLN News, the Capitol tree was officially lit in Harrisburg, plus free COVID testing. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Gabby and I'm 7 years old. Tomorrow might be 2 inches of rain. Signing out, bye!
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton, everything to make your house a home.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
I welcome you to our next show of Let's Talk Chiropractic. I'm going to talk about holiday cheer. I'll do my best to bring joy and cheerfulness to your holiday this season.
The Christmas season officially began when the switch was flipped on this year's Christmas tree at the Capitol. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has a special Christmas greeting from the Wolf administration.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas as tree lighting ceremonies are taking place nationwide, including in Harrisburg, where the 2020 Christmas tree was lit at the state capitol. To reduce the spread of COVID-19, a public ceremony was not held and all trees were placed outside this year. The Christmas tree symbolizes a light at the end of the tunnel in what's been a dark year worldwide.
This beautiful tree is a sign of hope, a symbol of peace around the world, and a reminder that better days are ahead. This year, Pennsylvanians will celebrate the holidays from a distance. Families will create new traditions like texting photos of your own tree to mom or celebrating Christmas morning with a video call. And we'll show our love by keeping our loved ones safe.
This year's Capitol Christmas tree is a 20-foot Douglas fir from Crystal Spring Tree Farm in Lehighton. It's decorated with over 1,000 LED lights and cradled with garland and fencing, created by the Department of General Services maintenance staff.
I hope you enjoy this beautiful tree as you drive by the Capitol this December. And no matter which holiday you celebrate at home, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, I wish you a very happy holiday.
Residents are encouraged to view the trees by driving by them in the safety of their own vehicles. Other Christmas trees are located just outside the governor's residence and at Soldiers Grove. They'll be lit daily from 5 p.m. until midnight from now until January 8th. Reporting for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie. The Department of Health plans to deploy COVID-19 testing strike teams across the state over the next 3 months. Each site will remain open for 5 days and offer free testing via nasal swab to 450 residents of 61 counties each day max. Testing teams began in Bedford, Mifflin, Tioga, and Northampton counties today and will start in Butler County Friday, since they're all shown a rapid spike in new cases recently. There's no word as to if or when teams will visit Carbon, Luzerne, or Schuylkill counties. Test sites are open to anyone 3 and up without an appointment, regardless of symptoms, and you can expect results from 2 to 7 days after. Penndot commercial driver's license and learner's permit expiration dates were once again extended as part of statewide mitigation efforts. Commercial driver's licenses and learner's permits set to expire March 31st through December 31st were all extended to New Year's Eve. However, non-commercial driver's licenses, photo ID cards, learner's permits, and camera cards all ended back on August 31st. Customers can still do various transactions and access multiple resources online 24/7 at no additional cost by visiting dmv.pa.gov. Coming up on Hazel Village's News Choice, we talk Winterfest and Community and You, plus holiday hams and the sounds of the season. Stay with us.
CARES has immediate openings for life-sharing providers to mentor and provide care in their home for an adult with intellectual disabilities. Our life-sharing program focuses on independence, living in and enjoying a local community, and building a companionship that's beneficial to both parties. CARES will provide training, support, and a monthly compensation in the form of a stipend. If you'd like to learn more about life-sharing, call CARES at 866-CARES-VIP.
How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos from J Zapata. Whoop, whoop. Come and check us out on several locations on Hazelton, also in Bloomsburg. That's right. Check us out and enjoy when the passion flows. My passion is cooking. What's yours?
Injured at work? No money coming in? You tighten your belt again and again. Call the Belt Law Firm. We work hard when you can't work at all. Don't buckle under pressure. Call Belt Law in Hazleton and Kingston.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporting clay fields are professionally designed and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information.
Something is out there. What it is, no one knows. However, since its first sighting, there have been numerous reports of strange lights in the night sky. Some say they are extraterrestrials, flying saucers. But to all of those seemingly unrelated uncertainties, there is one common thread.
Soul Spacemen on WYLN TV 35. Thursdays at 1:30, Saturdays at 4, Sundays at 9.
Hello and welcome to Community and You. I'm Philip Kaufman and we're joined here at City View Park with Gary Perna, who is the Executive Assistant to the Mayor, correct? Yep. And today we're talking about an event that's going on, coming to Hazleton area. Gary, why don't you take it off?
So this year, Mayor Cassatt thought about having some type of winter festival. So for the first time, we're going to have Winterfest up here at City View Park. And it's so fitting that as we're taping this today, it was snowing. So we got the nice ambiance here with us. So this is a great way for all of us to kind of share in our Christmas joy and Christmas spirit. You know, 2020 has been very unique. we haven't been able to do a lot of things. So this year we decided to do Winterfest. We're outside at beautiful City View Park. If you haven't been up here lately, we have a bunch of new pavilions that are up. We have some nice new Christmas trees that were planted that are going to be here for many years to come. So there's just a great atmosphere for us to be here, and we're going to have a ton, and I mean this, a ton of crafters and vendors who are going to be here on Sunday, December 6th from 12 until 8 p.m.
And for people who are interested in coming, what are some of the things they should prepare for, expect when coming? Obviously now we're dealing with Christmas with COVID, so what are some of the precautions they should know coming into this?
Well, obviously we're going to follow all the CDC guidelines that are put out, social distancing and masks, the newest guidelines that came out, so we would ask everyone to follow them. We are going to try to spread out the vendors as much as we can, but also keep it in a walking distance so it's not too far. We're going to have some food trucks and some food vendors here as well that will be spread out throughout the City View Park here. So again, you know, we understand this is quite a different year, especially with COVID, but we want to be able to offer the residents and those in the greater Hazleton area a place to go this Christmas season to maybe pick up some last-minute Christmas gifts, see what some of the vendors have to offer. Of course, we're going to have food, and rumor has it even Santa will be making a stop during Winterfest this year.
That'll be amazing. And just some kind of, I guess, how does the whole schedule go for the day? What should people expect for when's the tree lighting time-wise? And if they want to maybe, you know, cut in and out of the day?
Yeah, so the day runs from 12 until 8 p.m. up here at City View Park, and we're up on the top of Poplar Street. Many people know this is the place where we do the 4th of July and Independence Day celebration. So we're going to kick off everything at 12 o'clock. From 1 until 3, Burn the Jukebox, a local band, will be performing up here on the stage. Sherry O'Donnell's dancers will be here at 4 o'clock to have some dances that will be going on, and if I remember correctly, her theme this year is Santa Coming to Town. And then starting at 5 o'clock, the Hazleton City Fire Department is going to bring Santa up here after they parade Santa through the city of Hazleton. That route is still being worked on. Santa's elves and Chief Donald Leschko are still working on the route for the parade. They will be up here then, and then Santa will be here for pictures, socially distant pictures with the kids for the rest of the evening until about 7:30-ish. Santa will be here. So there'll be a lot going on throughout the day. The best place to get all the information is the Mayor Cassatt's office Facebook page. We're trying to keep everything posted from there. And one more thing people can do is we're going to have a festival of trees this year. All these Christmas trees that were planted up here were donated by the Mayor Cassatt Revitalization Fund. So we are asking businesses and family members to contact our office, which is 570-459-4910, to take on a Christmas tree. Now, we will put the lights on. Our crews are putting the lights on, but you can come up and decorate a Christmas tree, and we'll have a sign like this, and we'll have your name on it, and they will be visible the night of Winterfest here from 12 until 8 on Sunday, December the 6th. And we just can't wait. You know, we've been planning this for a while. So since it's the first time we're doing it, we're really excited. And our crews here in the city have been doing a great job making sure that the park is all ready to go for Santa to come up.
All right, folks, well, you heard it here first. Come on to City View Park. Keep updated with the winter events coming. You can go to Mayor Cassatt's Facebook page, correct? And look into getting a tree, donating and getting to decorate it. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for talking with us. And thank you all for joining us here on Community and You on Wyln TV.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
From the bottom of our hearts, the WYLN TV 35 family would like to say thank you to all essential workers for your service to our community and for keeping us safe.
Here at WYLN, we've always prided ourselves in being your home for the holiday station. So this year, we're bringing you the past 14 years of Sounds of the Season right to your living room, produced in cooperation with WYLN TV, DeMelfi School of Music, the Hazleton Standard Speaker, Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, and Service Electric Cablevision Hazleton. Look back on the renowned Hazleton Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, the Freeland Choir, the Fabergé Follies, and the Philharmonic Big Band, along with other featured soloists. So don't forget to join us as we look back on the years we've shared together, celebrating the sounds of the season. Save up and earn yourself a free ham for the holiday season, courtesy of the Giant Company. Customers can earn rewards points toward a free ham certificate on their Giant or Martin's card this holiday season. Customers that earn 400 points between November 27th and December 24th can redeem their rewards online or at any Giant or Martin's location for a free Giant brand spiral sliced half ham certificate. You can also substitute for several other offers or donate your ham to those in need. You can find your current rewards point total on the app or at the bottom of your Giant or Martin's receipt. And that's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page or WYLNTV.com, where you can also find LVHN's real facts about COVID-19. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.
All Care Home Care, providing